Okay, now we're talking now about increasing the intensity. As I said earlier, the further you move your foot backwards, that increases the intensity with respect to balance. Obviously, as you change the resistance down to a light setting, you go quicker, so that increases the intensity. But that's just the lower body and the core. If we encompass the upper body as well, we drastically change the intensity. So what I'm going to ask Jared to do now is go ahead and grab your power blocks.
Okay, I'm going to grab the power blocks.
Okay, remember we have good form with that. Bend the legs with that.
So I'm going to keep my same form that I did with my regular sprint.
You bet. Everything's the same. The only difference is now, go ahead, drop down. He's now with that nice still form, able to do a curl and press, double curl and press.
Yeah, notice that, the people need to really realize that they've got to keep that same squat. They can't stand up and start balancing.
That's right. You want the body to be motionless, so as you're doing this, you're able to concentrate on that upper body movement. Getting pretty tiring here. And also, as you get tired, there's a tendency to start wanting to lean forward. So we want to really maintain that good posture as we do this. Now, the other thing with that is, I'll give you a break with that. If you just do it without the dumbbells, we want the hand position so that the palms are always facing to the side of the body. So we're not having to do any twisting. Okay?
So it's kind of like right here?
You got it. We actually call those hammer curls, right?
Yep.
Okay, so that's all it is. It's not about trying to tone any part of the biceps or anything. It's all about energy expenditure and intensity, the burst training.
My heart rate's got to be 150 right now.
Okay. All right, now the other thing we want to finish then in terms of how we do this burst training, there are a few different ways we can work on the timing. Okay? We found that when you first start out, although a lot of people think 60 seconds isn't a long time, 60 seconds is a long time.
Eternity.
An eternity. Okay. So what we found to be very successful for a lot of people is to actually do just 20 seconds. Put it in front of a clock, you can have a stopwatch, whatever's convenient for you. Do 20 seconds. Okay? And most people, even if they're deconditioned, you found this?
Oh, still do. It was challenging, but yet they were able to get good quality work.
Right, so that's key. Quality is key. We don't want to compromise quality. 20 seconds going vigorously, and then take a 20-second recovery. That 20 seconds will give you enough energy to be able to do another 20 seconds, take a further 20-second break, and finish with another 20 seconds. 20 seconds plus 20 plus 20, that's 60 seconds worth of activity, and that's always our goal, right?
Yeah, and still, your time, it only takes you 1:40 to break it up and do that minute.
Right, so that's 1:40. The other way we can do it, we can do a little bit shorter period of time if we do 30 seconds, and this time take a 30-second recovery, and then 30 seconds, and then of course the final one would be
the full minute.
The full minute. So once you've developed the ability to do a full minute, and we're going to be talking soon about core 4 training where we always do the full minute, we can do that. But in this training, you can take a choice. My recommendation is to start off with the 20-20-20 approach, then the 30-30, and probably leave the full minute for the core 4 training. But it's an option in the short burst training program.
I've been doing this for a while now, and when you really get good at this, you're able to make yourself burn quicker, and so therefore you're really, the triple 20 or the 30-30 is really the best option.
Yeah. And the final thing I'll say here is, this doesn't get easier. Because we're fighting a strong leg against a strong leg and the balance gets better, you can always put more effort in. So you'll never outgrow this. We can take someone that's completely deconditioned, maybe has poor balance, or I could take immediately an Olympic level athlete, an Olympic level sprinter, and it's going to challenge both of them to the same degree.
I was going to tell you a point you brought up to me about if somebody doesn't have a clock or a stopwatch in front of them, let's say at work, all they got to do that first time is while they're doing their 20 seconds, count how many steps they get in that 20 seconds. And then for a week or two, they can duplicate that. Just count, for however many steps you get in your 20 seconds, then you can just rest and go 1, 2, 3, count to 20, then count your steps again, 20 seconds rest, count your steps again. And then every couple of weeks, periodically check themselves in front of the clock to see if their steps are better.
That's a great point. And actually, that brings another point. Before you actually may grab the dumbbells, you could actually do that form with no weight.
Yeah.
Okay? So Jared here was using the power block sport blocks, which is 21 pounds. That's very heavy. For many of you, you'll start off with no weight. You might go to just a pound dumbbell, or in the sport blocks, you're going to go from 3 to 6 to 9, and you're going to develop that way. When you're using that motion, what I found, this strong fella here has actually told me he's doing 12 reps in 20 seconds.
Actually, 12 of these
in the 20 seconds. That's a high number. For most of you, anywhere from 6 to 12. A good number to aim for is about 8 in that 20-second period. So if you don't have a clock and you are doing the movement with the arms, there's another indicator for you to know the 20 seconds. Basically about 8 repetitions. Okay?
I was going to tell one other thing, just so, I'm sure there's a lot of guys out there that think they're really strong, is when I do a regular one of this type of exercise in a gym, I use 45 to 50 pound dumbbells. So it's amazing to me that the lighter weight seems even more difficult.
Well, that's a key thing of burst training on the exercise. When we start to have dumbbells and you're stepping, it changes the dynamics. In the conditioning world, we used to sit down on machines. Everyone's got away from that, so they want people to stand. Well, this is a stage further again. If you're doing weights and exercises with dumbbells as you're stepping, it becomes very much more challenging, but very beneficial.
Well, do you want to, let's go through a 20-20-20 workout.
I think we should, so you can see it.
Yeah.
Can I just be the coach?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
I need a workout.
Okay, so I've got my watch here, and we're going to see you do 20-20-20. So this is what we're going to do.
Well, now since I spouted off about that 12, I'm really going to have to.
You're going to have to do 12. We'll let him do 8. Okay, so we just have here. You have the watch. We get ready and go. Okay, no need for the twisting.
Oh yeah. Sorry. A little more advanced.
That's halfway. There's 10 seconds. There's 15. And stop. Okay. 11. That's high. Okay, so you'll go then. Don't be put off. Even if you did 4, that's still good.
I'm not going to make it on the next 2.
Okay, this 20-20 approach, the first one's not too bad. The second one, you will certainly start to feel it. The third one is a whole nother ball game. That gets very tiring. But 3 seconds, ready, go. Okay, a little slower on the weights this time, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's all right. It's challenging, and you always want to have good quality. So, but on this 20-20 approach, don't try and pace yourself. Give it all you've got on the first one, and just do what you can on the second. 5 more seconds.
That's it, man.
That's all he's got. Okay, that's a great point. You don't have to do the full 20 seconds. If you fatigue yourself, you stop. Okay, that's fine. So he gets an extra 5 seconds recovery here going in on this method. Okay, so you've got 10 seconds recovery. You've got the last one to go.
My heart's about to pop out.
Okay, so you can see this type of training can be very challenging. This is advanced. Obviously, you go to your level. Get ready and go. Last one. Now, this last one is very challenging. You may or may not make it. We'll see. There's 5 seconds. That's good, Janet. That's good. Legs are going good. You want to maintain the form. There's 10 seconds. Okay, so we've got fatigue. Bend your knees, put the legs down. Okay, that's good. Okay, so you've seen the 20-20 approach. You can do the 30-30, and you could even try the full 60. But that's essentially short burst stepping. Again, the best quality and the most time efficient workout you can do.